And of course, this is cumulative, so whatever his lead is, he'll be carrying it over into the second string, obviously.
We've seen a lot of spares missed tonight. That could have been a very, very big spare to him.
Yeah, you probably can't have too big a lead against Paul Berger, can you?
You can't have too big a lead against anybody. In order to get to this show, you have to be able to throw some marks together, and anybody's capable of throwing a triple, or even the four bag is done. We've seen them on the show quite a few times. Jack wants to just hit the head pin and hope he gets a 9 out of it, 9 or a 10.
Nope. No. So it will be 118 to 99. And then we'll be back with the final string, the one that decides who is going to be our 1995 champion, right after this. Here we are. It is the final one. This is the one where the defending champion, I shouldn't say the defending champion, the top seed will be, which is a little unusual, coming from behind and down by 19 points.
Oh, he just missed
so
that
close.
shot. Just missed that shot. I think he was trying to hit that a little bit higher than where he hit it.
Ralph Stewart has called time as Jack Sanek has pointed out to him that there is a ball in the right-hand gutter, which Ralph could not see from his spot over on the lob line on the right side. Now there'll be a hand for Ralph. Well deserved when you crawl underneath there. He's not a kid anymore.
Especially with all these people watching you.
Yeah, right.
Jack had a chance to really put a lot of pressure on Paul at the end of the last string, and he let him loose. 19 pins is very catchable for Paul Berger. He has to split the 1-3 pocket here and hope the ball carries right down to the 10 for him. He had it outside and did the same thing.
He just shook his head. I think that he made it, but maybe not the way he had planned to make it.
I think he was shooting it inside myself.
All right, here's Paul Berger. He's our number 1 seed.
Paul needs the big start. He needs to have this spare. I'd shoot right at the pin. Which he did.
Got it.
He's hoping to throw another real big fill, 9 fill or a strike. That puts him right back in the ball game again.
Last year when we were in the last 2-string throw, you had a pretty big lead going in against
Yes.
Tommy.
But I still couldn't let up against him.
No, I wouldn't think so. And Paul has 2 in a row.
That's a big mark for Paul. That's the start Paul needed. Now we're down to a 12-pin difference here again.
Each with a bonus ball to be rolled here in the second box. And Jack waved instantly that he was going to miss the head pin on the right side.
That's a big break for Paul.
Getting just 4. And not, so close to marking, but has left the 10 pin.
Jack's got to settle back down into his groove again. He was throwing the ball real nice that last string. Looked like he rushed that first ball. Got to take himself a deep breath and get back in his game. That's exactly what he did.
He felt strike that time, but it just didn't happen. Left 1 pin, the 8. But you could tell when he delivered it, he was saying to himself, that's it.
Should be elementary. Well, they keep swapping marks like that, and Paul's still behind 2 marks, so he's going to get 2 extra marks with Jack. That's not going to help him at all.
4 horsemen right side, and back of that the 5 and 8, and over on the left the 4-7. No wood.
Paul just wants to get the 10 out of this box, and he's got to start all over again.
Oh, you hate to leave 2 pins.
And he's leaving too many pins up there today. I believe he had a couple of 5 boxes the first string. There's 10 pins there.
Almost a strike.
That wood is set up at a little bit of an angle, Don.
Might make it difficult, huh?
It could. I would have to play that off to the right-hand side of the stripe.
See what you mean.
He caught it to the left, and it didn't go through for him. Those hurt.
Okay, we are after 4 boxes. A bonus ball still to be rolled by Jack Sanek, and Paul Berger is at 47 in this 3rd string. We'll be right back. Jack Sanek on the line. This is the 5th box of the 2nd and final championship string.
He's got a tough lead here. He's got to go in the 1-2 pocket and hope something happens. Well, he's got the lead, so in his position, I'd shoot the head pin and just go for broke.
A 6 box. The fill on the spare was only 3, so that hurt.
Yes, it did. That didn't.
What a way to come back.
That's the way he had to come back. Paul needs to have 2 marks here, one to match up the strike and one to gain on the 6 box. Being 19 pins down with 6 boxes left, you're running out of boxes.
And a diamond that you're looking at. Good.
That's a big, big mark for Paul. He's hoping to load it up here. He throws a strike here, and he's gained a lot of pins back.
That's what he was looking for, you could tell. And he certainly didn't want the split.
Can't quite see that wood very well, but a lot of times we shoot way down in the corner and hope something snaps over. He just shot at the 2, it looked like.
And it's a 9 box. Working on a strike to first.
Well,
Spread eagle. 4 with the first ball.
Jack just wants to get 3 more, make sure he gets a decent fill, and 10 for the box.
Now he'll go left.
Gets a 3 to the left. Maybe he might take the 10 pin out.
He was trying to. He was trying for the 2-4 pocket.
He's had 3 marks here, but his fills haven't accumulated to very much. He's only 6 over his box.
And the total pinfall, of course, is from the 2 strings. And let's see what Jack can do here in the 8th.
Oh, what a nice shot.
What a...
He got that wood to come right out of the gutter and go across.
Boy, that was a big one.
He knew that, too. You could tell by his reaction. He knew he needed that one.
There's a little break for Paul.
Well, that wood is frozen in there for him, so he hits to the left-hand side of the 5 pin. That 5 pin could go right straight across to the 10.
Let's see if it works.
He
Nope.
caught it a little high.
Boy, you can see the frustration on his face. anytime he misses one, he heaves his shoulders and takes a deep breath.
Paul has to do something here. Down 13, 14 pins. Up against the mark.
I don't know what he can do with this. No wood.
He's got to split the 1-2 pocket and hope that the head pin takes out the 10 and the ball takes out the 7.
2 full on the head pin. He's obviously pressing, and of course anybody would be in this particular position.
The only thing he can do now is sit back and watch. You know, he's going to sit back and hope Jack has a couple open boxes, and Jack's hoping that he's going to get another mark to close the door.